Hi everyone, my name is Andrés Taboada. I'm the writer-director of Alta California, and I'm here with the breakout star of the indie festival darling that our movie is, often imitated, never duplicated, the great Abram Cervantes, who plays Ramiro in our movie Alta California. Welcome, man. Welcome, dude.
That's quite the introduction.
Hell yeah, brother. You deserve that and more.
Thank you.
Today's sponsor is Cerveza Michoacán. It's not a real beer, but we that's the prop that we use in the movie.
And my home state.
And his home state. And the guy that your character is based on, he's from Michoacán too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his name is Juan Carlos. I never found him again. I met him at a restaurant.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's
it is crazy. And I think we had a similar conversation about this way back then.
Oh, okay.
Rekindling
the past.
But you forgot because your memory is terrible.
I was a different man back then.
Different place. You were in a different place. Yeah. Do you want to talk about it, or would you rather not?
I'm open to it. I was in a experimental phase of my life.
Experimental, dude. That's such a good way to talk about it. That's such a good way to like. You were in an experimental phase of your life.
I truly was.
Yeah. Meditative, you could say, a supernatural, above consciousness. You know?
I definitely was playing with the, the devil's vices, and luckily for me, I had my limit, or where I was willing to experiment, or what I was willing to experiment with. Definitely interesting that you met me in that part of my life.
I did,
and how I even got to SMC.
Yeah, that's where we met. We met in acting class, acting 2 at Santa Monica College.
Shout out to SMC, acting 2.
Shout out to Taryn Adair Lynch, our acting teacher. She was fantastic, and because of her, I cast you, I cast Alejandro, I cast Ashley Crenshaw.
Through her?
Yeah, because Ashley Crenshaw I met in acting 1. She plays Elena in the movie.
Did not know that.
Acting 1, yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Yeah, because, the way you shot this film, most of us, at least for me, speaking for I didn't meet other characters until the Chinese theater premiere, bro.
Oh, the only character you knew was Alejandro.
Right, and Corbin.
Yeah. And Corbin, sorry, yeah. Because you met us in Mexico for your scenes. All your scenes were shot in Mexico.
You had mentioned that you casted, what's the guy's name from our class, acting 2?
Alejandro.
No, the other one. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought he was probably our best actor in that class.
Who?
I forget his name.
I mean, what character does he play in the movie? Or
he doesn't play in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I guess he fell through. He didn't. I don't know how you were gonna cast him, anyways.
Oh, when he was gonna be three kids.
Oh, it was gonna be 3
and he
guys.
was gonna be like one of them was gonna be a black kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad. Yeah. I wanted to.
Right.
But, yeah. Oh, he was amazing. Yes, Brandon Reed. Shout out to Brandon Reed.
Shout out Brandon.
Brandon. I mean, people have obligations.
That's my lack of intimacy.
That's my dude, bro. That's my dude. And I did a scene with him. Did you do a scene with him too? You did.
I did a scene
with him.
He's
a fucking beast.
We did Angels in America.
No, he's so good. Yeah. I wanted to cast him, but he had to work, and I wasn't paying people, so I get it, man. Yeah, but one day, hopefully, I get to work with him. Brandon Reed, fantastic actor.
One day he'll finally pay us, huh?
Yeah, man. I can't wait. Yeah, the second I get paid, you guys will get paid.
Oh, good.
But that hasn't happened yet, so chill.
Chill out with that.
Yeah. Brandon Reed, he's going to be happy to hear that. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we made in acting 2. Mm-hmm. I saw your scenes. They were fantastic. And then I'm writing this movie, right? I'm making a feature film. I already had your number back then, I think. And then, you emailed me.
No, I received an email.
Yeah, you sent an email because I sent it to Taryn and she sent it to the whole class.
Yeah.
This guy's looking for people for his feature film.
Right.
Which I'm thankful for. And then you see the email, and then what was your first thought?
My first thought, this is actually, was it post-COVID or during COVID?
Not at all. This is 2018, bro. Way before, 2 years before COVID.
Yeah, that's right.
It was March 2018.
Okay, yeah. What I thought was, you have to remember, I only had, as I mentioned to you prior to this recording starting, I only had acting 1 and acting 2 at SMC.
Yeah.
SMC. SMC. That's my training ground.
Same.
The only training I've ever received.
Same. The only acting classes I've ever had were those 2 acting classes, both by Taryn and Adair Lynch. So the reason why I cast you is because So at one point, I asked Taryn to send a mass email to all her students telling her that I'm casting this movie.
And here I was thinking that she only specifically sent.
Definitely not. Definitely not. She sent it to everybody because they could know people, you know? And I'm like, I'm looking for an actor who's fluent in English and Spanish for this low-budget feature film. And then I was thinking of, the lead actor, to cast a lead actor who's this fresa boy who's from Guadalajara, looks like a 21-year-old kid, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't have you in mind for that. I was looking for that specific type, you know? And you guys obviously look very different. And then, but you saw the email. You emailed me regardless because you saw probably the bilingual thing and you were like, I can do that, you know? And then I was like, and then you were persistent. We kept in touch and you're like, man, I want to realize your vision, brother. You had like, you had all these inspirational quotes that you would regurgitate at me.
That's just who I am.
You speak in movie quotes. Yeah. And then
often I hear that I speak in riddles.
You do, man. You're the Riddler. And then I thought, okay, this guy's persistent. He did great in acting class, and I also remember that you and I talked at the bar because Brandon Reed from acting class, incredible actor. He
shout out Brandon Reed.
Shout out Brandon Reed. You're so talented, bro. I hope we work together one day. He arranged these meetups after class, and we would go drink at Sunny's, and you were there, and we spoke in Spanish, and you used like slang and stuff, and we were just talking Spanish to each other, just talking shit the whole time.
Yeah.
And you were funny, and I was like, okay, I'm looking, the Ramiro guy was supposed to be an older father figure.
So even then, your head was spinning, right?
At that point, no. My head didn't change into Ramiro until you started like contacting me about this role and this movie. And I'm like, okay, what if instead of a father figure, I'm making him a big brother figure? Right. So I changed the story and I adapted it so that you could play it because you were so good. You were so good in acting class. Every film festival I go to, man, I think you're the breakout performance of this movie. Every theater I go to, every festival you guys played at, everybody asks me, who's that guy with a cowboy hat? And they love you, man. They love your performance. So congratulations, you did so great, and thank you so much.
They probably think I'm like some fully Mexican actor because I have zero English lines.
That's right. You have zero English lines, and of course you're fluent in both.
Because your boy, the guy that
Alejandro is
the guy that edited the music.
Patricio Merena, Mexico City.
When Patricio heard me speak English, he was like,
"Oh, really?"
He's like, "I've been listening to your voice the past." Because he was editing or doing something with you?
Yeah, and you made it at Los Feliz when we did the cast and crew screening?
Yeah.
Oh, he wanted to meet you so bad.
We went to the restaurant afterwards.
Yeah, he wanted to meet you so bad, dude. He was like fanboying over you because he's like, I've looked at this guy's face for 5 years of editing this movie. I mean, our editor was Javier Coyon Rios, but the rest of post-production, Patricio did it.
Right.
And he was just excited to meet you. Did you meet him? Yeah.
Good guy.
Dude, the best, this guy. Yeah.
Shout out to Patricio.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And then we went to the Chinese theater. Oh, we should stick with SMC real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you want.
Well, we'll get there down the road. So I took acting 1, bro. I'm 36 now. Took it at 27, and the only reason why I took it, and I mentioned this to you before, because I had a breakup.
Oh, that's right, with an Asian girl.
With an Asian Russian.
See, how do I remember that?
Yeah.
Are you surprised that I remember that?
I'm surprised you remember.
Yeah.
And anyways,
chinitas.
Heartbroken.
Yeah.
But at the same time too, it was gonna happen, bro.
Sorry.
I was a horrible partner.
You were.
Oh
you
yeah.
Were.
Oh yeah.
He cheats. This guy cheats.
Nah, not cheats, but selfish. I was very selfish in that relationship.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm sitting at home.
Is that okay that I said you cheat? I'm just joking. Is that okay?
That's all right.
All right. I can keep it. Yeah. Can you keep it or edit it? Tell me now.
You're not editing. Just keep it going, my man. Just keep this going.
All right.
So anyways, I am sitting at home, and guess what? It's fucking pouring raining that day. So it's literally mirroring what I'm feeling inside.
Like all melancholic and shit. It's all melancholic.
Just fucking sad boy right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching this dope ass show called The Last Kingdom, Viking show, and I'm starting to feel empowering myself again to take responsibility. Like, well, duh, you know, that was gonna happen. Like, she laughed me, bro. I literally went to our place, put the key in, and it didn't work, bro.
Damn. So you guys were living together.
We're living together.
How long were you guys together for?
think it was about 2 years.
Damn, dude. Where did you meet her?
I met her in this like transformation program, kind of like a what's the dude's name? The most famous guy.
I don't know.
Fuck, I forget his name. Damn, I forget his
But see
name.
that-
Tony Robbins. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Like a Tony Robbins thing. And anyways, but I still at the same time I'm wrestling with these demons that I have, these vices that are keeping me from growing. Anyways, I finally decided to take this class.
Yeah.
I'm like, you've been saying you want to be a screenwriter. Mind you,
That's
not
right.
even an actor.
Yeah. That's right. I remember you telling me this. You wanted to write. Yeah.
And I said, well, if you're going to be a screenwriter director, you should probably take a class so you can learn what it is to be an actor, so that way you can learn to speak to your actors
I think that's smart, actually.
And I took this class, and I'm walking in, and there's 10 people in there, and I'm so afraid. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna act in front of these people I don't know? Just worrying about my image or whatever. And sure enough, little by little, I just started building up this confidence, or bringing out what was always there,
Yeah.
per se. And I fucking loved it, man. I loved like getting this a character, memorizing his lines, and working with this random stranger.
Oh, you mean you love this? I thought you were talking still about acting one.
Both, but I'm talking about acting one.
Acting is so fun.
It was fun, bro. I just felt it became a drug of its own.
Yes, yeah. So I cast you on the role. I remember I cast you on the role. I tell you, I rewrite the script. I tell you what role I want you to play, and you were down. And then we've shot this movie in 2 parts. The first part was La Misión, the festival. La Misión, Fiesta en La Misión is an event that happens in May, end of May. It was May 21st, I think. I still have you see that ticket over there? That's the entrance ticket to the parking for that, festival.
Yeah.
And then we go there for the weekend. You were very good at practicing your lines. You may be like late or whatever, but you always had your lines down, Yeah. And that weekend we didn't do any lines. I told you guys to learn them just in case.
Well, that's what I wanted to segue.
You were so mad, huh? Yeah.
When you say like you're the breakout star and this and that, I don't remember you ever giving me that much direction,
Praise?
No, or acknowledgement.
Well, we'll talk about that. The first time we were just going there.
You were like, bah, bah, bah,
no, we go there, we shot B-roll, and magic happens. You and Alejandro have a great dynamic in the back, even though you guys are complete opposites.
Oh, completely.
You guys actually were busting out jokes, making everybody laugh. You were fucking hilarious. You and Joe, our cinematographer, got along really well.
I got along well.
Because you knew all the wrestling references to, like, you were talking about wrestling.
Were
and
we?
the what's it called? The mean era? No, the mean era. The something era when wrestlers were bad or something.
Oh, the Attitude Era.
The Attitude Era.
Yeah.
You guys were talking. So it was good to see him. You hadn't seen him since the movie, and you saw him at the Chinese theater then, right?
I hadn't seen him since the movie, and when we ran into each other at the Chinese theater, I recognized the similar body type. Dad bod?
But he lost weight. He's skinny now.
Oh, he lost weight.
He went the other way.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. Yeah. Hopefully.
So we do that festival thing. That was the first experience. So yeah, I asked you to learn a bunch of lines, and we didn't end up shooting any of them, and it's fine. And I'm glad, because how we shot them, I cut all of those out, because back then I wrote the character of you having a wife and a kid.
Yeah.
And it was just too hard to cast a mom and a child. I mean, it was too hard, so I just made you like a single guy.
Yeah.
But that whole thing was gone. I was glad we didn't shoot it. Were you pissed that I made you learn all these lines and I didn't shoot a single one of them?
I was pissed at the fact that how adamant you were with me, and like, learn your lines. And mind you, of course, as an actor, you should learn your lines. So he's not wrong in that. The fact that I was still learning my lines driving to.
Oh yeah,
that's something. To fucking
La Misión at night. Yeah.
So I'm fucking driving and still looking at the script at the same time.
How do you do that? You had them down. Here's what you didn't have down, and it's okay. I mean, I changed stuff up, but the only problem you had really with the lines was like very specific. First of all, it's all in Spanish, which is, yes, you've spoken it since you were little, but it's not your first language. I mean,
No, it's
your
not.
first language is English.
English.
I'm using words that you normally would never use, ruta de vino, and all that stuff. So it was very specific words that you were like, and you were so mad at me. I remember.
This is where we clashed.
That night we clashed, and I love this man now. I love him. But that night we clashed. First of all, we had a scheduled disagreement. I sent you a first date one day, and then I changed the date, so you thought it was the first date. So it was both of our mistakes.
Right.
So you showed up like like a day later. But it's okay. I begged the people, please give me the allocation for one more night. And you got it done. So I was already like fuming based of that. And because you were like, I was like, dude, I was like, Abram, when can you make it? I'll see you, man. I don't know. I'm like, no. It's fine if you're late. I just need to know when you're coming so I can plan for it,
Yeah.
But then you came, so you're tired. And then the lines became an issue. You would say things like, I'm just going to say it this way. I'm like, no, I need to say this because it's important for the plot.
I remember there's just one specific that stood out to me.
Yeah.
For the word employment.
Yeah.
You wanted chamba.
Y que dijiste jale.
And I said jale.
Oh, I like it. That's even better. That's way better.
And I got into the role, like I was so into it. I'm like, they wouldn't say it this way. He wouldn't say it this way.
Good. Yeah.
Because I remember, if you remember when we're the hotel we stayed at, there was moments where you would go to the beach.
Yeah.
To decompress or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And you would come back, you would see me with the people, the locals.
Yes.
And I was just there hanging out with them.
That's true.
And reason why, because I wanted to see, even though...
That's so smart. You were doing character study.
I wanted to see how they
That's
speak.
so cool. Yeah.
Right?
That's awesome.
And so...
You never told me that.
Right. I think you came one time and...
I just was assuming you were getting vices.
No. Oh, that too. But no, mainly I was there just so I could keep... Because I'm native... My native tongue is English first.
Yeah.
So I needed to practice my Spanish, and I wanted to practice with the locals.
That's smart, dude.
And so I was speaking with them, and they kept saying jale. Oh, tengo un jale aquí.
Yeah.
Y mi hermano tiene un jale acá. Y antes tenía este jale. So that's where we clash. We clash on the...
But I don't mind that at all. That's fine.
That happens on set. So
But no, I'm fine with jale. And again, it was like, and the script also, I sent it to like people in Mexico, like change it up. But yours is even better because you talk to people who actually live at this location. So it's even better.
Right.
I think there's no way I had a problem with the word jale.
We clashed.
I think I was already mad at you.
You were already mad about something. And I was already mad about something.
And you were changing all their shit.
I wanted to add shit, and you're like, motherfucker, this is my script. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I finally got with the program eventually.
No, but it's funny because I don't mind at all you adding shit, but I just needed to get what I had there first. I wanted to get that, and then we can play around.
We'll play with it, yeah.
And also we had very limited. That's the thing. Another thing. It's
We had
nighttime. We have very limited time. I'm bothering this lady who's giving us her location for free. So I'm like, bro, I don't have time to just fucking wing it right now. We have to get this done.
Right.
And it was all in one night. We shot both heart-to-heart scenes that you have with. We shot the meetup.
Yeah.
And the heart-to-heart that you have with Carlos at that same location. We just made it look like two different locations, which was awesome. I mean, it all.
You often did that, huh?
So much. Yeah. I mean, the college is, the location is of the college, and the cleaning crew is the same location, and my apartment was just my apartment.
The place we stayed at.
The place we stayed at was a hotel, and where we stayed. Yeah. I used it and then one of the bedrooms was Austin's bedroom in California. So I used that place up. I mean, I used up every resource.
And segueing to resources, and we talked a little bit before we started recording. One of the things that I felt like when I was first driving there, bro, I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you. When I first driving there, I was like, what the fuck am I getting into?
Me too, bro. I was praying for everybody not to come back, actually, so I wouldn't have to shoot this movie.
I was like, what am I getting into? Am I about to be sacrificed? Where's this food taking me? Is this food satanico?
Did I pick you up from the border? I did, right?
No. I drove directly there.
You drove?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We met at your place the first time.
The first time I drove you down, but the second time to
I drove straight there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I drove straight there. And you compensated me for gas. Shout out
I
to Pass Andres.
Yes, I did compensate him. You at least didn't spend any money.
No.
And then your cousin came to pick you up the first time too, because your passport had expired.
Oh, man.
So she came to pick you up, and I paid for her gas.
How funny that real life mirrors
Life
imitates
it's just art. Yeah.
So this guy right here, when I would go to Mexico, I would never.
This guy right here, aka El Pinche Way.
I would never bring any passport.
Yeah.
I would always use my school ID or
Times were different.
California license, but not truly realizing what this film was really based on.
Yeah.
Like, you had a traumatic fucking event happen to you.
Oh yeah.
When
production was held at gunpoint.
Besides that.
Oh yeah.
You got the movie's based off your experience.
Of my experience, almost getting deported.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't have any.
He's got papers.
Paperwork. I do have it, but I don't have it with me, and the license I have is expired. So I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
2-part question.
Dim, tell me.
So this guy freaked out.
I was freaking out, dude.
He was so freaked out.
Well, first of all, another reason why I didn't want, and is it okay to talk about it? Let me know.
Yeah.
I always work it off. Another reason why I didn't want to drive you through the border on the way back is because I was afraid you had drugs with you.
Okay.
So all this shit that you're talking about was me just making shit up so I wouldn't have to drive you through the border, thinking you may have like some drugs on you. So that's why, bro.
Okay. Well, we're clearing the space.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
So my question to you,
Yeah.
2-part question.
Yeah.
First part, why the fuck can you get me closer?
I got you close.
Nah, man. If you knew the journey that I trekked, you don't have no idea. All right.
I'm so sorry. I thought we were close.
All right. So, secondly, what was it like on your guys' end of we're creating this art?
Yeah.
The despedida, meaning the farewell.
So we think we're creating this art. Yeah.
And based on the results.
No, now it is. But back then we didn't know.
Art,
but back then we didn't know if this was ever going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, we didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't know. And if you didn't know, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Right. So anyways, I remember so distinctly of like, all right, this is it. Get the fuck out. And me like, just being like, fuck, man. All right. And I was like, all right, guys. I was like, gotta man up. You know? I shook you guys' hands. I grabbed my little green maleta. And
Your botas. Your
and I just
cowboy
walked.
hat.
I walked. What was that like for you guys? What were you guys thinking?
We're like,
man?
thank God, dude. That motherfucker. that dude was a piece of work. But it didn't matter. You did it, bro. Like, I'm just thankful. But back then, I was like, fuck, this guy is a lot. Thank God he's fucking talented. because the logistical part of it was tough. You know, and again, you were in a different place. You're a dad now. You're responsible.
Yeah.
Back then, you were like a wild animal. You know, so it was like
it was feral man.
Feral man. It was really like controlling a fucking atomic bomb. It was like domesticating a wildebeest. You know, like it just wasn't happening. You know,
You must have felt like Agamemnon, and you just trying to control
Agamemnon. That's so funny. This guy's doing Greek mythology, dude. I only know that because I took a mythology class in school.
Right.
But that's so funny. It was just I mean, you are, for lack of a better word, you are creating a world. You're telling humans how to act, and you dictate the future. It is godlike or god complex, if you want to call it.
Right.
And at one point I was like, damn, this guy finally got sent into hell.
And now let's go to that. I get out this car, man, and I'm thinking you got me close to this fucking border, bro.
Me too. I thought I did.
It was a fucking hour and a half walk, my man.
Why don't you take a taxi?
I'm not gonna take a taxi.
Why not?
I'm just like, bro, the pathway I took to get to the fucking frontera.
It was its own movie. It was its own movie.
It was like a fucking.
I'm so sorry.
Apocalyptic journey I took right there, bro.
It was Apocalypto. You were doing Apocalypto.
No, man. It was like, if anybody's ever played Fallout, all right, or seen the show Fallout.
I'm getting a freaking cramp, dude. Oh, that's so funny.
I literally walked. I walked at a point in Mexico where there was nobody around, and where you dropped me off, there were so much fucking cars, so much like fucking people. I'm like, am I going the right way? I swear, bro, I had to stop at one point. I was like, let me pray. I said, God, get me to this frontera safely.
Hold on. Did you actually? I'm starting to think that you actually crossed the border on foot. Like you actually went under the fucking wall.
No. Anyways, at a certain point, I start to see people, but I'm telling you, bro, I went on this little puente, this little bridge, that I'm like, dude, I'm about to get or cut right here. One or the other, or both.
Oh my God.
Fucking
God
perros
damn.
running around. I'm like,
You know what sucks about all this? That back then, I don't know if I would have felt bad. I would have been like, yeah, that's what you care about.
I think so. Because look, if anybody's ever seen, what's that Robert De Niro movie? Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Where Robert De Niro's character's telling the dude's wife, like, oh, go over there. Go in there and get yourself something.
Yes.
Get and get a dress right there.
No, I wanted you to make it safe. I thought I was dropping you off close. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. This is so hilarious.
This is healing right here.
It is healing.
Anyways,
I'm glad you came today, dude.
I make it to the border, bro. This is the moment of truth now. This is the moment of truth.
Oh, got your passport.
Because I have no passport. And the fucking ID I had is expired.
Yeah.
So the border, the customs agent is asking me questions of.
My only one thought was like, I hope we got all his shots. I hope we don't have to do any pickups.
Oh man. So anyways.
So what happened? Yeah.
He starts asking me questions of what I was doing. I tell him I was doing a film. I'm acting. Oh, he's like, you're an actor.
Wow.
And they were filming Fear the Walking Dead.
Dude, why don't you just tell him I'm just traveling? Because that looks so suspicious.
No, I think I was just like, dude, I'm just gonna.
You have nothing to hide. So
I have
fuck
nothing
it.
to hide.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna speak as proper English as possible.
Yeah. Which you can. Yeah.
And luckily, bro, it worked out. Other than the long ass fucking journey of not being dropped off closer, shout out to this guy, past guy. It went well. And
Okay.
I think I made it before you guys.
Oh yeah, I mean we still had like weeks left.
No, I meant like you guys were still stuck at the border. I got into America before you guys, and I got dropped off.
But we weren't crossing into America. Oh, this is the first time.
The first time.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You're right. You made it way before us. That's why I dropped you off because we were in that line for 5 hours. Like I mean, it was crazy.
No. It worked out. I took the dangerous fucking walk on glass road that I took. Broken glass. But anyways, I wanted to tell you about the film and certain scenes, how they worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever spoken about it, but
no, please tell me. Yeah.
I was mentioning to you that there was a scene where me and Alejandro are about to go into the little pueblo.
Yes.
And we're going, and all of a sudden ahead of us we see a bunch of cowboys on horses.
Beautiful shot. Yeah.
And the director of cinematography, Joe Thurman, and you start yelling, "Come back!"
Yeah.
And we thought we're fucking up, you know?
Yeah, no.
We turn around.
It was just like, holy shit, we're about to get a shot worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah,
truly.
Yeah.
We run back, like.
And Joe, that was props to Joe, because Joe was like, "Come back!" And then you guys like,
that's one of my favorite shots, bro.
Oh,
it's
the best shot of the movie.
And it was only a one shot. No, it's not like we could tell, hey, can you guys come back?
You can't do a take two. You can't. There's no take two. Yeah, it was 20 horses or something. Yeah. Joe made that happen, dude. Yeah.
It was a beautiful shot. And I think that with artists and you know directors and making films, I think the world, and here's my
please. And I think I will probably
I think the world was super aligned with what you were creating, because we weren't even we chose a certain road. We could have come in from
anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, when
30 minutes after that.
When you make movies, shit goes wrong. But if you roll with it, magic happens too, you know? This is only one of the several instances. Like, we were supposed to shoot the movie and make it look like Spring Break, because it starts as a Spring Break movie. Mm-hmm. But we had one of our crew members had overslept, and we had to go a day later. So we get there on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. There's nobody partying on Sunday in Rosarito. So I changed the script.
Right.
They arrived later than everybody, and there's nobody left. And we had the place to ourselves as our playground.
You intended for it to be
a busy, regular spring break.
That would have killed it.
It would have killed it. It's so much better the way it is now. So the movie, every mistake, every problem that there was, helped me make the movie better, actually.
Wow.
And this courses thing is another thing. And whatever you believe in God, you believe in a higher power, dude, I'm telling you, if you stick with it, that dude will come through and make it happen. If you are willing to die, really. If you're willing to go as far as you can to make a movie happen, yes, everything will be fighting against you, but this higher power, whatever, will also come through and make weird shit happen for you that you never thought would be possible.
No, it was definitely divinity right there.
It felt like it's a miracle that we finished this movie. It's a miracle that it's good. It's a miracle that we won awards for it. Competing against movies made for millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you should be very proud of that.
I'm extremely proud of it.
Yeah.
You know, to have gone to Los Feliz Theater.
Yeah.
While other movies that, like you said, have those budgets.
Yes.
Are fucking there. The fact that I'm even walking into a theater.
Oh, that was cool for you too?
Oh, it was like surreal. And I had some friends with me.
A bunch of friends. Yeah.
You know, shout out to Isaiah, Dixie.
They're great. They're always supporting the page too. So thank you guys.
Anybody that I'm forgetting at this moment, but wow, it was so beautiful to. Like, I'm sure you teared, bro.
I know. Here's why. Well, first of all, you never told me any of this shit. You were just like, I was like, how's it feel? You were like, good, man, good. You were so like chill about it.
Yeah. Well, I think I was still fucking upset about the 1.5 hour walk to the fucking Frontera.
Now you know why.
Yeah. No, but at the same time, I was like,
dream come true.
I kind of saw where you were at, and to create a film, I acknowledge you for that, because that's somewhere where I want to go with my own.
Yeah, please let me know how I can help, man.
To see the impossible.
Yes.
Like, hey.
Oh my God.
I'm possible. Dude, like, acknowledge yourself.
No, dude, I'm so proud of myself for it too. Yeah. I mean, look at all these things and the awards.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And also, like,
from a community college class.
I know. Yeah. No film school. Just a dream. And a deadline, because I was going to be a dad. I found out I was going to be a dad, and my dream was to make a movie. So I was like, now, I have 9 months to make this movie. That's what it was. I had a deadline. My son was born a week after we got back from Mexico.
And so what? I had this experience happen to me. Mm-hmm. I got to put it on paper.
Yeah. I mean, my first inspiration for this movie was the town of La Misión. I saw it. And it reminded me of Ciudad Acuña, where Robert Rodriguez shot El Mariachi. And he kind of like ran that city.
So you went to the town we were at?
Yeah, way back in 2016, 2017 maybe.
Okay.
To spend Thanksgiving. And I fell in love with the town. I thought it was the cutest little town. I was like, and I didn't even go into the town. I was from the outside, and I saw it in the back. I'm like, dude, I need to make a movie. If I made a movie, it will be there, you know? La Misión. But what I want to tell about Los Feliz thing is like, I didn't even sit down in the theater to watch it. I was outside freaking out, you know, because...
Oh, wow. Because there was 2 theaters.
It was 2 theaters, right? Because they were small. And I wanted people to invite as many people as they wanted.
So you were outside this whole time?
Most of the time. Because you have to understand, I dyed my hair. I wrote every line in this movie. I directed it.
Except for the word jale.
The word what?
The word jale.
Jale. This guy wrote that.
My one screenwriting credit.
Yeah, that's it. And then, but we had to take some words out of it. So fair exchange.
Yeah, fair enough.
You got rid of some words too, okay?
Yeah.
But your acting is magnificent. I knew your performance was brilliant. I thought I didn't know what my performance was like. So I was nervous about it. I was scared.
Oh, wow.
So I was really nervous about it.
Wow.
Because at that point I'm directing. I wasn't supposed to have that many lines. But because we weren't able to cast a third character, I took all those lines.
The third character, yeah.
Exactly. So I took my character was supposed to be much smaller for that reason. And I'm like...
But how perfect that it worked out, bro.
It worked out perfectly, and I love my role, dude. Yeah. I love my role. I love it. I'm very proud of it.
When did you finally allow yourself to love... Because you said you're nervous here at Los Feliz Theater.
Yeah, I'm still nervous after, because I think it's all friends and family, and everybody's like, you did such a great job. The first time I've documented this whole thing. The first time I realized I had done a good job acting. Again, I had no doubts about you. I know you killed it. It was so easy to realize how good you were. For myself, because we're all very self-critical, right? But for myself, it was in Small Castle, the first our world premiere in New Jersey. Small Castle, run by Kevin Smith. And this one kid named Liam Radley. Liam, he's an editor. Shout out to Liam. And I'm watching the movie again, and I step out of it. The theater's empty, but there's two filmmakers there from the movie Broken Strings, and the director and Liam had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I'm peeing, and he says, "Dude, you're such a good actor." And I was like, "What? Okay, whatever, man." And then we go back into the thing, and then we do the Q&A, and Liam says, "Dude, he says, you did such a good job, man. What's your background in acting?" Like, he keeps, and I just broke down in tears, dude. I just broke down because I couldn't believe, this is the first person I have nothing to do with who has given me praise about this movie. And about the performance. And also, so that was about the acting. And then for the movie, the first time I heard Gregory von Hausch of the Florida Film Festival send me an email that we got in. That's the first email of acceptance that we got in. And he said, "Dude, this movie is fantastic." And I was like, I get in tears, bro. I'm a cry bitch, dude. I cry for everything. But they're bawling, like, this thing. Because I thought everybody was just lying to me to not hurt my feelings. The cast, the crew, my family, friends. I thought everybody was just like, cute. Let's just say that he's good so that he doesn't get his feelings hurt.
Right.
So that's what it was. It took a lot for me to believe my movie was good and our performances were good.
The ego.
I know.
The ego plays tricks, man.
Yeah, because it's the opposite, right? I mean, ego sometimes can be like, "Oh, you think you're the shit," but ego can fuck you up too, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you have to realize that our egos, we know how to hurt ourselves the most. We know exactly where to attack. We know exactly what to say, what to bring us down.
Yeah.
So, like you, like even, and I think I'm committing to doing a better job. You say, hey, everyone who watches this film, they always ask about the cowboy. Even believe it or not, I even sometimes automatically, I'm like, nah, they're lying.
But they have no reason to lie, right?
Right, but
they could praise anybody else. They could praise me.
But my ego, that guy's like, listen to that. You ain't
Got
shit.
It. No, I hear you.
Yeah, you're not the best actor. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You, anyhow. Even everyone at the now segueing to
the Chinese theater.
Chinese theater.
Yes. We got into Dancing with Films, and I thought our festival run was over. They wanted world premieres. I thought we had no chance, but we get into the biggest film festival ever for us. Dancing with Films, 27th annual, Chinese theaters, Hollywood, California, 200 seater. I packed the house, bust my ass for 2 months promoting this shit. Packed the house. We killed it.
I had never been to the Chinese theater.
Me neither.
Prior to watching this film.
That's crazy.
The iconic Chinese theater.
Yeah.
And,
no, not even outside?
Never.
I've been outside. Yeah.
Never.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, yeah, and walking by.
Okay.
Or driving. But even driving or walking by, I never was like, oh, the Chinese theater.
Yeah.
That was just...
It's just a place. It's just a thing. Yeah.
LA.
Tourist attraction.
I live here.
Yeah.
And then finally getting to meet some of the other actors that I never got to meet, like some of your, I guess, comedian friends. And
that's stand-up comedians. Yeah.
Great dudes, by the way.
Not at Los Feliz? You didn't meet them at Los Feliz? Because they were all there.
I think I did, but not like get to truly
soak it in,
and we had more time to
mingle and stuff.
Yeah,
that's true. That's awesome, dude. So you met Ramon, Pancho.
All of them.
That's so cool. Oh, and dude, they have more in common with you than anybody because they're, born and raised in LA with, Mexican parents, Salvadoran parents, you know what I'm saying? They probably, you guys have so much in common.
No, we got to talking with.
Have you kept in touch?
No, not in touch.
Dude, we should all hang out. You guys will get along really well.
Yeah, it was just good to see, like, because once, you have to remember, like, we did this project, Alta California. And then after that, after I
dropped you off,
and then I drove back. I didn't hear from you for a while.
That's not true. You texted me for 5 years.
5 years.
Pretty much every week or every month. When's the movie coming out?
When's the movie coming out?
When's the movie
You got this. It's handled.
It's handled. Your favorite word,
Yeah.
handled.
It's handled.
It's happening, bro. God's plan. And I was like, I'm gonna block your ass, bro.
I'm gonna fucking
so
kill
tired.
this dude.
I'm so sick of your shit. I
but-
feel bad for you guys because you guys were waiting for this shit to come out. And
But then we went. Was it a los Feliz, or prior to that, you finally give me a fucking a Blu-ray copy or.
yeah. Nobody got that. Just you and Corbin, I think. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Did you fucking pirate that shit and bootleg it and give it to everybody?
And yeah, it's on IMAX now.
Stop it!
Kidding. So I get this disc,
Yeah.
this proof.
I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm not supposed to do that.
Well, anyways,
But I wanted. But you asked, and I felt bad.
but let me
because I waited so
tell
long.
you, you're gonna
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I get this disc, and I'm like, I don't have a fucking Blu-ray player. I'm like, oh yeah, the
Xbox.
the PS3.
Yeah.
No, I have a PS4 at the time, and I put in the PS4, and it doesn't read it. I'm like, this fucking guy. This
I was
guy,
hoping he wouldn't read it, to be
This
honest.
guy, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm like disappointed. But then I go into the garage. I'm like, let me just try if it'll work on the PS3. To this day, it's the only way I can watch this movie on my dusty ass old PS3.
Good.
And look, bro, I connect the PS3 to my projector,
I saw it. You sent me a picture.
and I fucking watch it on the wall, bro.
You said when there's a will, there's a way. You told me.
Boom.
Yeah. So you've seen that movie a bunch of times then.
I've screened it for my parents.
Yeah, that's so sweet. That's another reason why I did give it to
I
you.
screened it for my
Because I was like,
parents.
our parents are older. Like I was like, dude, I gave Alejandro a link too because
Oh, he got a link?
yeah, I know. I didn't give everybody a link. I
Damn.
did give him a link because he told me his grandma was really old
Right,
too.
right.
And I was like, I can't. They've waited for so long.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, honestly, back then I wouldn't have trusted you with a link, bro. Because all I knew was your fucking coked out fucking version. I was like, this guy's gonna put it online.
Who I was
You're not that guy anymore.
and who I am is all one man.
I know.
But anyways,
Yeah. I don't think I see that to this day. I don't think I will give you a link.
like
No offense, bro.
well, I guess I appreciate the honesty. Anyways, the link's coming out fucking next week. So
It's coming out next week. Everybody will have a link.
Let's do a little plug. When,
Yeah. April 24th, 8 p.m. Pacific time, Alta California, free on YouTube. Just go to altamovie.com and see this magnificent performance by this brilliant actor, Abram Cervantes. He kills it in the movie, so please watch it.
And now I don't need that Blu-ray anymore.
You don't.
I mean, I'm gonna
Keep
save
it.
it.
Keep
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna keep it.
Please keep it. Yeah. Those are the only 2 copies I ever made. Corbin and you got it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corbin. We saw each other at Universal. Thank you for coming up. Made me feel special.
That's right. Also, if you have time now, I want to take you to the restaurant that where we actually try your wardrobe and discuss your character. I took you out to lunch. Your parents happened to be there that day, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
So,
I was meeting them
tacos.
there. I
Tacos,
think. Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
And by the way, I watched a documentary about the owners of those restaurants.
Oh, did you?
While I was doing the festival circuit. Or is it Pacos or Panchos?
Pacos.
Pacos, yeah.
Pacos Tacos.
Pacos Tacos, yeah, that
in
one.
Culver City on Centinela, and they also have one on Manchester Cantina.
So imagine this. At Small Castle, I see a documentary about Pacos, Casablanca. It's this whole, no el gringo, but something else.
Wow.
And they're all connected. It's this one family. So they made a
wow.
documentary about it. What's your connection to that place? Because we met there. I said, let me get you lunch. And we went there, and your family was there. What's your connection to that place?
My connection to that place is soul food for me.
Yeah.
It's across the street from the one that where we ate is the church that I grew up in. So this Pharaoh guy that you don't trust with a link actually grew up Christian, and so it's just anytime I'm on this side, because I really don't come that much down to this area as much often.
That's not so mean. I don't trust you with the link.
Well, based on the results.
Well, that's the thing. It's not that I don't trust you because I think you're a bad guy. I don't trust you because I think you're distracted. Like, I think you're very loose about that stuff.
But what do you think is gonna happen? By the way, this guy, can I share something?
Yeah,
this
please.
guy, when I told him that I didn't have social media, that's sketchy. Well, that's sketchy.
So sketchy.
Like that's so. I guess the kids say now sus.
So sus.
Yeah.
And so zesty.
No cap.
No cap.
Anyhow,
On God, dude.
yeah. Fire.
Trust.
I was like, I don't have social media because I just don't want to give my time to it. And now I do have social media.
Yeah.
But this guy, what does he have to hide? I remember you were like,
So fun. No, but I didn't care that much. I just sucks because I wanted you to promote the movie too. Yeah. But also,
but I'm not techie. I think you realize that, right?
You're not at all. Oh my God, this guy! I sent you so many emails, dude. And then you'd be like, "Hey, so when is the thing?" It's on the 30 emails.
I sent you an email. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, text or call me, my man.
I know. You know what it is also? Another thing about the link too. You don't know this, but you kind of bootleg the movie a little bit and posted it on your social media.
Did I?
Yeah, and I actually had to tell your sister to like remove it.
Oh wow.
So imagine. So that's the thing. I think it's like you're an artist.
Yeah.
You're not a tech guy. I don't think you're a business industry guy. So that's what it is. So it's not I don't trust you because you're a bad dude. I know you're a good dude. I just think you're just more loose. You will be more loose with a private link than I would like you to be.
I think that yes, to all that you just said.
Yeah.
It worked out either way.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
But that's why I gave you that Blu-ray
and
thing. And I'm so glad I got to give you that because then you have it.
And by the way, scratchless.
That's insane. And you can't share it. I mean, you can, I guess, make copies of it or whatever, but it would take a lot of tech knowledge for you to like make it into a thing, you know? Oh. So I was like, this is perfect.
By the way, you would have sent me a link. It would have just been the link you sent. What the fuck am I going to do with it?
I don't believe it.
I had to ask.
I don't believe it for a second.
I had to ask my girlfriend.
You know what you would have done? You know what you would have done? You would have sent it to one dude, and he would have shared it. Not you. You would have shared it to one person, and that person would have fucked me over. That's what.
Maybe.
And by the way,
unintentionally.
Exactly. Yeah, and by the way, the link got leaked. The original one that I had got leaked. It happened. So this shit happens all the time. By a good friend of mine, he leaked it because he forgot. He thought I was sending it to him to share, and I'm like, I know, bro. What are you doing? And he got 200 views, like nothing. I'm like, no, and I shut it down. So shit happens, bro. That's why.
No, I hear that. Yeah. I hear that. Look, look. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's worked out.
It worked out perfectly, bro.
Cleared the space.
Yeah. We're friends now. Are we friends?
Clean.
Are we friends?
Wait, right hand.
Right hand. Are we friends?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
We're on our way, my man.
Are we friends or not?
We are.
We don't have to be friends.
I mean, I wouldn't be here if we weren't some sort of way vibing over here, my man.
He refuses to say we're friends. Let the record show. This guy doesn't want to be my friend.
We are friends.
Well, regardless of, even if you told me we're not, I'll be like, I think you're so talented.
I think it'd be kind of weird just to be in here and be like, we are not friends.
Yeah, it would be. That's why you're saying that we are.
No, I think, do we hang out every fucking weekend?
We don't.
No, but there's a respect that I hold for you, which is...
Likewise.
Like, man, you created something that I endeavor to do one day. Yeah. And the fact that I seen it from the ground up.
That's crazy.
The fact that you've committed yourself to this project and how you've done it. What it's taken you, like, you are relentless.
Fuck, yeah.
And so, therefore, yes, we are friends because
I made a movie. I had to make a movie for you to be my friend.
Thank you. You created a
vehicle.
Yeah. That to get you somewhere that I yearn to get to.
Well, but also, I'm hoping it's a vehicle that can get you somewhere too. I mean, if people watch this movie, if you're anybody who can do anything in this industry for this man, and you watch this movie and you watch his performance, you will want to do something for him. So I'm hoping that this is a vehicle for you as well to get you to the next thing. Hoping.
You know, I was hoping that, to be honest with you, you know, because I don't have a portfolio, I don't have a resume, I don't have headshots.
No, we all do.
I don't.
No headshots, but we all have this.
Oh, yeah. We all have this.
I didn't have anything before.
You were like, hey, send me a headshot. And I just sent you a picture of me in my fucking mom's hallway. And it's the one you can see on his site.
On the website. On the website. This guy, it's all like distorted. You use a wide angle too. Your face is like this small.
It's so weird, right? I look like a Persian.
You look like a freaking
assassin.
You look like Jar Jar Binks, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. No, it's been a journey, I'm sure, for you.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's been a journey, and my hope for this movie is that dude, you get the recognition that it deserves, and that it leads you to what is it that you want to get to?
Well, it's funny because that's what I ask people normally, but I guess for myself, I mean, in a way, everything I ever wanted to get for this movie has happened. I got to travel the country with it. I got awards for it. I got recognition. There were people who really fought for this movie to like get distribution too, you know. Shout out to Claudia Ceballos, by the way. Thank you for your help. And in a way, a lot of dreams came true. A lot of goals were fulfilled. The one thing I'm hoping for is financial stability from creative endeavors, and that I get to make a living making movies. Those are the ultimate goals. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe it gets me there, maybe it doesn't. But I think also the way I've changed is that no matter what, movies will be something I'll always make. I will always make art, no matter what happens.
So this is something that's not going to stop.
No. I'm still coming, you know. And now I'm creating my YouTube channel. I'm going to do that. So I will always keep pursuing this, no matter what. So it doesn't matter. In a way, it doesn't matter.
So in a perfect way, or not in a perfect way, but in a perfect world, you would be that of like a Robert Rodriguez.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Tarantino,
Yeah, I mean,
in your own image.
Exactly. But times have changed, you know. Now, this movie, we shot it for $5,000. The end result, I'll put against those people's movies. You know what I'm saying? I think it is that good. I think we did such a good job. Our editor killed it. Patricio Merena killed it. You know, the actors killed it. So again, a miracle that it came together. It's a good movie, you know, which is hard to do with millions of dollars. So to do with this budget is insane. But what I'm saying is like, the only thing that I'm like, okay, I will never do this again is like, I will never self-fund a movie again. So the only goal right now is for the next movie to be made and I get paid in the process. I don't have to be rich. I just want to get paid to make movies. So I just need an investor or a crowdfund. If I need to do it myself, I'll do it myself. As in, like, raise the money myself. It won't be my own money anymore because I don't have it. So that's the only thing. And I think, fuck it, just to have it on tape, I will get there. I know I will get there.
Who's the positive vision speaker here now? And no, like, one day you said, I know I'll make a movie.
Yes. I'm making a movie no matter what. So that's how this happened.
Yeah.
So why not do it again?
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Hell yeah. Abram Cervantes, Alta California, April 24th.